Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Duck Diecast. And in today's video, I would like to clean this Porsche 935/78, also known as Moby Dick. I really wanted to make a review on this, so before I do that, I think it's proper that we give it a quick clean. So I'm gonna be using some warm water. Take note, warm water, not cold, not scalding hot, just warm. I got a bunch of Q-tips. I also have, I want to emphasize this, a clean microfiber towel. Okay? Don't use any used ones or whatever that you used in your car or whatever recently. Like, it has to be freshly, non-used at all microfiber towel. And I'll be using this as well. If you've seen my other videos, this is what I use to wax the model. And as you notice, there is no polish here, just because there are multiple decals. And this is a Spark 935/78, so it is quite rare. So I do not want to be rubbing off decals by accident. So I'd rather play it safe, so there is no use of polishing here. So I'm just gonna rinse it off and I'll finish it with a wax so it's nice and glossy, and that's about it. Just because I'm not sure how thick these decals are. They're thick or thin or whatnot, so I just don't want to risk it. I have done polishing on a decal before. I've had a friend come over, and so far there has been success. The decal has not rubbed off, and I was very careful. I definitely took my time, but I just don't want to risk it. It's just too much of a risk for me. So I want to play it safe, and I just want to also emphasize this is the way I do my cleaning and waxing on my diecast models. So if you guys have another method, feel free to comment down below. I would really like to hear how you guys do it. And I just want to let you know I'm having fun, and for me, as much as this is going to be a tedious task, this is my kind of comfort zone. So yeah, like, again, I just want to do that disclaimer. I'm not liable for any damages on your model, so just having that there, let's get it on. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the bigger portions of the car. So I'll probably start with the top, and then the sides, and possibly the base as well. It might need a quick clean, maybe with like a, just optional, maybe with one of these Swiffer dusters, maybe just on the side right there, just kind of clean it off, or just remove the diecast from its base. It is, just gonna be careful here, 3 screws, so there's that. But I'd rather keep it on the base, just because I have like a work surface that I could sort of touch, and then the other hand would be the rubbing part. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. So let's get it on. So I just want to show you guys what it looks like after I used the wet microfiber towel on this end. So as you can see, there is some, like, I'm not sure about this residue here. There's a few residues here that can't come off. So for this one, honestly, I might try it with a polish. But as you can see, there are no decals around it. It's just these two. So if this is just the area that I'm focusing on, then I'm not too worried about it. And yes, as you can see, the antenna is missing, unfortunately, but maybe one day I'll try to rebuild that. And I just want to quickly show you guys how much dust is on the car before we proceed. I totally got carried away, I forgot about that. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of dust on the nooks and crannies. The crevices underneath the wing, right there by the Martini logo, there's a few there. Just so we could do a before and after picture later, or video, sorry. So yeah, right there in the rear quarter panel. Yeah, right there by the window. Side skirts. So yeah, there is some dust. Almost knocked off my light there. The front doesn't look too bad actually, but you can definitely see the specks of dust there. Right there, just underneath the, what do you call this? Underneath the windshield. You could see there by the emergency shutoff. Just in the middle here. You can see that as well. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what it's gonna look like after. So yeah, that's the overall look. It's definitely evident right here by the Dunlop decal, and as well right here by the rear Martini logo. So I'm gonna switch it around really quick just so you guys can see. Model is pretty fragile, quite heavy as well. So yeah, there's some, start doing the window right there in the front panel. Not too bad here. Looks like a little bit of a dusting as well, so not too bad. A little bit on top of the wing. The wing is very, should I say, sensitive, so yeah, one part that we need to be careful of. Yeah, a little bit of leftover styrofoam from the packaging. Overall, it's not too bad, but as we get closer, you could definitely see it. So that's where the Q-tips get used there. And I do want to emphasize that there are two sides to the microfiber towel. There is this side, which is like the fluffy more like the fabric is a lot thicker, and then there's a thin part. So this is the part where I use the polishing. So it's a little bit on, I wouldn't say like harsher side, but I'd say it's a little bit more abrasive. Sorry, a piece of paper there, but yeah, like, so I would definitely use this side just because we are removing contaminants and it's going to be less harsh on the model. Okay, so now the cleaning slash decontaminating process is done. I know there's a few bits here, like for some reason I can't take them off, like those spots. And for example, like the wing, I really don't want to emphasize a lot of harsh rubbing on that very delicate piece. Like as I was actually using the Q-tip on top of that, it was rocking back and forth a little bit. So I'm not going to focus much on that small spot right there, as you can see. So yeah, like, but moving along, like I think it cleaned up very well. Like you can actually see the gloss a little bit on the lighting, so that's nice. And unfortunately I can't do much because that's behind, that's not the front at all, so that's behind. So dust must have trapped from the inside, and I'm not sure what to do there. So if you guys want to put something in the comments, that would help. There's one crevice right here by the hooks there. I might have to do a quick pass through on just right here just a little bit, but yeah, like that's a bit hard. I might try to use it with a toothpick or something, but yeah, like this part, this crevice is very hard to get through. I might work on that a little bit more, but as you can see, the A-pillars are so clean. As you can see, it's kind of almost night and day. So we're almost finished with the process, and as you can see how delicate it is, you can't really use a lot of rubbing compound or not use rubbing compound at all, like what I'm doing here. There's a few spots that I need to touch up, I think, but so far so good. Like I didn't destroy any decals or whatever, since I'm just using water and the soft side of the microfiber towel. And at the same time, we are going to make it nice and glossy with that wax. Alrighty, so I double checked the nooks and crannies and did what I could to get more dust out and whatnot, but majority of it was when we did the video. So now we will get the microfiber towel again. We will use a dry side. Again, we will use the soft, more soft, puffy side, and we are going to get our wax, and we are directly going to spray on the towel as so. So I'm just gonna do a quick shake, and I'm gonna spray directly in the towel. Let's get it damp. Just gonna spray away from my work surface here. There. So I got it nice and damp now. You don't need a lot. And then that's where I'm gonna start this guy. So yeah, just kind of work your way around it. Okay guys, this is the final product. As you can see, it's nice and glossy. Let's see if I can get the camera to... Yeah, so I found out closer look. Looks like these. I'm just gonna use a... Just don't want to touch it right now. So I found that this right here looks like glue, and I found some more right here. Looks like touch-up paint, almost. So yeah, there's nothing I could do with that, with like a rubbing compound or something. So yeah, so I didn't bother, especially for that small black spot. And there's a few crannies here, like as much rubbing as I could not come off. There's a, yeah, that speck right there. I can't get that off. And then there's this cranny right here that just missed a little bit. But yeah, like overall, I think it already looks so much better. Yeah, like these crannies right here, very hard to get. These are really tiny pieces. Like if you see my finger here, that's how tiny that crevice is underneath. But it looks so much better though. And at the same time, I think I'm very satisfied with how it looks right now compared to how it was. It was very dirty. It was I would assume this model was displayed outside. And you know, like I understand some people do display their models straight out, but this is kind of what happens through long exposures. And just a little touch up here. Looks like there's just a tiny bit of dust. No, it's just stuck there forever. Yeah. So yeah, but this is the final product. Like you can see the gloss on the paint, and then the decals or the livery is a little bit of a matte to it, as you can see by the reflection. Yeah, especially right here at the back, you could definitely see the lines go through. A little bit more of a missed spot here. Or is that the spot that I was thinking of? I think this is the spot that I was thinking of that couldn't come off. Yeah, that spot couldn't come off. That's the one. Yeah, very strange. But yeah, like, it definitely looks way better. And at the same time, yeah, like, this is one of my favorite cars, so definitely on my bucket list, and I'm so glad I finally got it. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.